In this video, we're going to use the text format class to make rollover states for our text, because we're going to make them into buttons later. Alright. Select your frame that you have all the actions applied to. Press F9. Type var space state over colon text format capital T capital F space equal sign space new space text format capital T and capital F. Open parenthesis. First we type the font in quotes. I'm going to type Eurostyle. Close quote. Comma space 22 comma space null comma space true comma space true. Close parenthesis, semicolon. What this line of code does is creates a new variable called stateOver. It's of the type text format. It's equal to a new instance of the text format class with the following properties. The font is Eurostyle, font size is 22, the color is null, meaning we're not going to change it. It's going to be the same as it is on the stage already. The bold value is equal to true, and the italic value is equal to true. This is about half the properties of the text format class. So you can imagine if you have like 7 trues after this, how are you going to know which one's which? That's why I kind of use, generally, the other method we did in the last video for defining my properties of the text format class. If you're just defining a few properties, then this is a good way to do it. But if you're going to define all of them, it takes a little bit more time, but it's worth it to be able to see what properties you're changing. You don't have to guess that way. Also, you might want to note, if you're on a Mac, that you don't have to add these last 3 values. You just have to have the name of the font in 22. Because on a Mac, the bold or italic or oblique settings are already built into the font face. So it would be Eurostyle bold oblique instead of this, just the font size. It would produce the same result. Alright, let's make the up state of our button. Select that text. Control or Command C to copy it, or you can right click and press copy. Press enter to go down a line. I'm going to press Control V, or you can right click and press paste. In state over, change the word over to up with capital U. Change the font size to 20. Change the bold value, the first true, to false. This is going to be the state when the user is not rolled over. I'm using the word up here like you would use if you were creating a button symbol. Press enter a few times to go down a few lines. Now we're going to apply the over state to the moon text. Because when you go to this page, the moon text is the default text being displayed. You want the user to know that they're on that page. So we're going to have the text be bold so they know that. Type mc underscore moon dot txt underscore moon dot set text format capital T capital F open parenthesis and the name of the text format, which is state over with capital O close parenthesis semicolon. Test the movie. Notice that my moon text is being cut off. You might have the problem where your moon text is being pushed down or all out of whack. If it's pushed down, go back to your dynamic text box and change it from multi-line to single line. That should solve that problem. The problem we were just looking at, where it's being cut off, is something else. That's because the text is scaling up and the text box isn't big enough to hold it. There's actually an auto size property for text boxes that makes the text box scale when you scale the text. So we're going to set that real quick. Go to the end of your include statement, type enter a couple times. Now first we're going to reference the text box by typing mc underscore moon dot txt underscore moon dot auto size space equals space open quotes right close quote semicolon. Now test the movie and see that it scales from the right when it auto sizes. So it won't be all getting up in the grill of your text. The auto size property can have three values: right, center, and left. That just defines where the text is going to scale from. Now we're going to set this auto size property for all of our text. I'm going to select that line, copy it, press enter at the end, paste it, press enter again, paste it again. Change where it says moon in the second line to sun. In the third line, I'm going to change it to stars. And there you go. And so that's how you control the rollover states of your button. Yeah, they're not rollover states yet. We're going to do that in the next video. But that's how you set it up.